everyone. I'm Sarah Thompson, and my next guest is helping St. Louisans get back into the workforce. Welcome, Missouri Workforce Regional Liaison Frank Alaniz. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So we hear a lot with veterans, and this comes up all the time when we're in the middle of a war, after a war. How are we taking care of our vets? How are we taking care of people when they return home? And so this is an important topic because jobs come up. So tell me about this event and really how it's going to target and help veterans.
This is our Workforce Readiness Program, and it's called REAP, Work Ready Employment Assistance Program. What we've done is we brought our military community together, determined what they needed from our employer base, and then met with our employers to determine what they were looking for from our military members. Came up with a 10-module strategy that covers translating military skills, identifying resume and interview techniques, providing application of the online application process, how to overcome the black hole of that process. And what we've done is design this process in a military manner. Most military members, I'm prior service as well.
Okay.
And so we took a look at this from the military's point of view, designed a program, and then had that program vetted by our employer community. So each part of our modules we took to the employers and said, are we on track? You know, what can we do to make this better? Got some great, tremendous feedback, and now we're presenting this to our veterans community.
So when you say this is sort of tailored specifically, and you did the sort of research to make it sort of friendly to military, to servicemen returning. In general, what are those distinctions that you're talking about that might be different from another job fair or?
Well, in actuality, 90% of what we teach is based on traditional job search methods. The 10% that we do is we take a look at their military skills and how those translate to the civilian community. I was a systems analyst, and it was actually a personnel systems manager. So if I would walk into a company and say, well, this is what I do, from the military standpoint, they're going to go, what? So what we do is we help identify their core military skills, then identify their civilian component skills, and marry the two. So now when I sit in front of an employer, I can say, my job in the military was a systems analyst, and these are the tools that I can bring to your organization.
Military language is, I have some family members, and some of the times when they discuss what they're doing, it's almost like its own jargon, its own language.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And so do you find that with people entering sort of the civilian workforce, I mean, what are some of the challenges that they face if they don't have these tools, if they weren't to attend this workforce? Is it entirely overwhelming to them?
It is, and when we interview veterans, what we find is they have those same concerns. They think that being in the military has presented a barrier to employment because employers don't traditionally understand the military jargon. So again, working with our employer community from the St. Louis metro area throughout the state of Missouri, we've hopefully tried to educate the employer by reverse engineering our job seeker tools to employer tools. So it's a two-phase process.
No, that's really, really interesting. It's something that I don't think I've really thought about before. When you think, and people are always like, oh, well, you can go and go on monster.com or you can go on these websites, but it is so overwhelming. And then you're absolutely right to be able to translate that. Well, we're going to learn more about the event coming up. We've got some information that's coming up right on your screen. It's July 24th from 12 to 4 p.m. at St. Louis University, which is a partner on this, and we can talk more about that when we return. It's the Work Ready Employee Assistance Program for veterans, and this is going to be a really wonderful opportunity for servicemen to learn how to get into the civilian workforce and how to apply their skills and really translate those skills. And for more information, you see the email address there. It's martin.payne@ded.mo.gov, and people can go for more information. But it's something that's completely needed and very interesting. We're going to learn a bit more about that. So sit tight, and we'll be right back with more from Frank Alaniz after this break.